Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Mark and Me podcast. As always, I'm your host Mark. Now, this is the third part and the final part of my Slam Dunk Festival specials. It all started about 5 days ago when I released my first episode with Sublime, Def Havana, Motion City Soundtrack and Guilt Trip. I followed this up only yesterday with a brand new episode with Seosin, Dead Pony, Stand Atlantic and the Menzingers. So today, it gives me great pleasure to announce, joining me on the third part of this special is Bayside, A, Cancer Bats and Taking Back Sunday. I do truly believe I've left the best till last. My interview with Cancer Bats is one of my favourite I've ever done at a festival, never mind just Slam Dunk, across all the festivals I've ever done for years. Honestly, stick around for it. It is absolutely hilarious. But what I want to do first is to get straight to the first interview for you guys at home. And it's with a returning guest who was only on the podcast a couple of weeks ago, the wonderful Jason Perry from the amazing band A.
I'm here with A. We only released the podcast yesterday, but I thought let's have a little catch up a week later in person. How are you?
I'm good. A lot's happened in a week, hasn't it?
Hell of a lot. Like, I want to
what
say,
happened in the
even
football
though,
this week?
We don't talk about football a lot. We talked on the podcast, and you said, "I'm not quite sure. I really hope we pull it off, but you never know what's going to happen." And then you fucking went and won the league.
I know.
Congratulations,
Brilliant.
20 years.
I was watching. I went to see Stuart Lee that night.
Wow.
So me and my brother Adam were at the Stuart Lee gig in Southend. It was
Yeah.
amazing. So I had my phone in
I was
airplane
going to say
mode.
the phone's out the whole time.
Yeah. Then obviously I came out and said my phone, and he's like, "Bing, bing, 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 bing." I was like, "Oh, bollocks! We won the league," and I wasn't even there.
Man.
So then I was going to go down the stadium that night with me.
Wasn't
and my
all the
son.
players outside and
A
stuff?
few of them turned up, yeah, but because we had this coming up this week, I thought
Yeah.
I better watch my voice.
There's only so many nights you can have out at this age. But we talked.
Yeah.
I listened back at our interview, and we talked about A's album for 4 minutes at the end, and we talked about salt. You know, like black salt you were talking about, and we talked about olive oil for 11 minutes. And I was like,
That's because we got real lives.
Like the record label stuff, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I was like, look, we're just talking about real shit, but it's all good, man. It's all good.
Well, the album's out now, and it's doing great.
Number 2 at the moment.
Yeah, people are loving it. I can't believe it. It's just to have an album out. It's amazing, and people are coming up to we played last night. It was sold out. Everybody was singing the words. I was like, how do you know the words? It's only been out 5 hours.
I know, that's insane, man.
People are just obviously playing it, back to back.
Look at Sean.
I'm really proud of it. What you got there?
Oh, not these stickers. Oh, man.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Here, plug-in sapling. I saw your handmade sticker you did on the podcast with these guys. That was really cool.
I love Sean.
He's a great guy. Absolute
One of
legend.
the finest people in the world. He's
Yeah,
brilliant.
so fucking just normal.
Yeah, I love him. I love him.
We came down to watch your set today, so we saw Unpeople, who were great. And then we stuck around, went back here, and we're like, we need
they're
to
really
see-
good, aren't they?
So good. And then we
Yeah.
came down and saw you guys, and I was like, in my head, I was like, I hope the new songs are going to go down well because they've only been out 24 hours. You look like you were having the time of your life.
Yeah, well, we always do. And we love being on a big stage. Our band's all about being ourselves.
Yeah.
So we're just confident now to be ourselves. We
Yeah.
don't really fit. I mean, we're a bit of a square peg in a round hole. Slam Dunk. We don't really fit into any scene. We're playing country rock music and
The line
played that
dancers.
song "Shit Summer" today, which is probably the most laid-back song you're going to get at Slam Dunk. But it's like, it's a beautiful song and it means something. We're going to play it, and just closed my eyes and sang it, and people liked it, and we just don't feel like we've got to impress anyone anymore. We're more, I don't know if I find a word for it. It's more like pulling people in rather than us pushing ourselves out at them.
Yeah.
So if you want to come along and listen, we love that. And
But isn't that such a beautiful way to be now? Because you haven't got you need to get all these clips done and numbers and likes and shares. You're just playing the songs that mean a lot to you, and like you told me on the interview, you're so proud. It's the best album you've done.
Really is. I'm
Like,
so
how
proud of
cool
it.
is that?
It's the only album we've done that I listen to, and I've been every day this week in the gym. I've been listening to it, but I'm trying to learn the words. But I'd be sick of it by now. Hearing your own voice, you just get sick of it yourself. But I can't stop listening to this record. I still can't quite believe it's our record. It feels like some other band I'm listening to. So yeah, I'm so proud of it. Yeah.
Do you know, I've only put the episode out yesterday, and people on Spotify leave comments, and they're like, and 4 comments came through on the drive here today, and I was like, oh, I'll check those out. And they're like, oh my God, I love A. Their new album's incredible. I can't believe how great it sounds. And listening to your podcast, I've learned so many production tips, because you were talking about, we used the demo, we did this, we did that. He had an idea, we went in the room and we recorded it, everything in 2 hours.
I'll tell you that, yeah, we wrote and recorded the first song in 2 hours.
That's wild.
And it's exactly as it is on the album.
How mad is
that?
that?
No changes, yeah. Well, music's easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I've learned about producing in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
A lot of people make it really complicated. It's really easy. It's like it's like going out for a date with your partner. It's really easy as long as you've got a connection.
Yeah.
And I think these days everything's complicated, and you need to have this car, or you need to have this perfume, or you need to be this, or you need to be. And actually, life, when you get right down to it, if you love something and you've got a connection, it just falls into place. And we're not putting any pressure on ourselves. Some days we'll get some songs, and some days we won't.
Yeah.
And those days we'll just go home. And it's what I say to bands in the studio. Like, don't feel pressured to have a hit today. I'd rather go out to the cinema or go out for breakfast and talk about what music you're into. That's what we're going to learn about ourselves, not sitting at a mixing desk twiddling knobs. So most of my lyrics from this album and most of my melodies are on my phone, just me walking to the train station or going out for a walk or in the bath. None of it's in the studio. None of it. Not one line of this has been sung.
How cool is that, though?
Yeah, but
I think that's really special.
it is, yeah. But all that is I heard this thing, I don't know if we spoke about it, about Elton John back in the day, about when he wrote, it might be Rocket Man, but it's a big song. But he got on a boat to New York, and he wrote one of these massive songs on day one on his piano. And he's just playing, and he wrote this song. It might have been Rocket Man, it's a big song. But he had to play it every day to remember it until he got to New York to record it. There's no dictaphones or anything.
No.
He didn't have a studio with him.
That's crazy, isn't it?
And Paul McCartney said the same thing. I think Rick Rubin asked him why the Beatles songs are so melodic. And he said, because we forgot all the shit ones.
That's amazing,
I
man.
write a song at home and I get the bus to the studio to meet John, and if I'd got there and forgotten it, you would never hear it. But
No.
the ones that I could keep singing in my head, we recorded them, and that's how
That's the
easy it is.
secret.
Yeah.
Put your phones away.
It's not rocket science.
Don't do any recording anymore. And just, if your brain remembers it, then it's going to be probably like the next Hey Jude.
Yeah, anyone can write a song, can't they?
Yeah.
Anyone. So my job as a producer and producing A is to get rid of all the bullshit, all the barriers, and just come down to, that's a great idea, let's record that.
The one thing I didn't ask you when you came on the podcast, and I was thinking to myself after and reflecting quite a bit, is when I think of a songwriter in a studio, because I like bands like Thrice and they now self-produce and record themselves, where are your brain and your kind of heart to be tuned into the song, to know I now need to say enough's enough? Because do you go to bed and think, actually, I might just go back downstairs and just paint a little bit more, you know?
No, that's a really good question.
Yeah.
So what you have to do, and what I've learned to do, and what I did on this, is give yourself parameters.
Yeah.
So there's that song Shit Summer we played today. I made a deal with myself that day that I'm going to sing it twice.
That's it.
Yeah. So I sat there at my computer, warmed up a little bit, sang a few of the songs, and I'm going to record it now. Record it once, then did it again, and then went and made dinner.
Oh, man.
And then I didn't listen back for it for ages. That's my other thing I've learned. And then
Breathe, let it breathe.
Listen back a week later, and then you kind of almost an out of body. You're not listening to yourself. You're listening as a listener, not as a singer. And it's like, you know what? This feels great. That'll do. There's a few little issues I had to drop in and do, but the essence of that song is me singing it twice. But to answer your question, I had to make that rule.
Yeah.
Because I could still be singing it now. Do you know what I mean?
That seems, and I mean this with absolute full respect, how do you do it, man? Because I'm an overthinker. I'd be like...
Same here. I've got ADHD
yeah,
and I think about
how do you...
Of
have you got to just set the bar before you even think about
And
it?
have
So
the
you're
con-
like, this
have
is
the
it.
confidence. Yeah, confidence to be simple.
Yeah.
Watching that Beatles documentary, that Get Back, was a massive inspiration for me, where they're just recording live and you think, oh, that's that version, then they'll go do another version of it, and then another version of it. And they're just doing it. They're just playing music. And
You're very controlled. Your brain must be going, one more, go on, get up. Go on, Jason, go downstairs. Turn the computer on, have a play.
It is. But I'm trying to practice what I preach, because I'm telling bands all the time, singers all the time, you've got it, it's great. We don't need to record that solo again. So, yeah.
Cool, we're getting told time's up. When you came on the podcast, you chose your own song off the new album to be the outro song. On the podcast special we're putting for Slam Dunk, give me another song you love. It can be off the album if you want, but I will put tracks off the album on anyway. So what's the song that means a lot to you personally that you want to be played on the podcast special?
Probably So What You Want by the Beastie Boys.
Oh, nice. Any reason why that comes to your heart?
I think that album in particular, it's my favourite produced record of all time. And again, it's back to that DIY, punk rock, do-it-yourself thing that we've embraced on this album. So that's massively inspirational. And that organ riff's amazing. And I got to work with Monty Mark, who plays the organ riff. When I did the Molotov album, he came to the studio and I got to produce him, and he was like, whoa, play So What You Want, and he did. And then he played 2 turntables and a mic by Beck as well. Like, bam, bam,
man.
bam. Mate. Like, these are the moments.
Thank you for coming back on, dude, and we'll come and see you again tomorrow in Leeds.
Are you coming up tomorrow?
We're going to drive up straight after this tonight, get a hotel, come and watch you again.
Hey.
So that was me and Jason catching up from the amazing band A, who have just, as we're sitting here today, secured a #1 album in the rock chart. I'm not saying that's anything to do with him being on Mark and Me, but the timing is pretty impeccable there. So yeah, awesome stuff, and thanks for Jason for coming back on. And if you haven't checked out the band's brand new album, it's been many years in the making, but it's worth it. It's absolutely awesome. And I must say, Beastie Boys as a choice of song to end his interview, absolutely classic. Up next, we have a returning guest for Mark and Me with Bayside, and it's such a great interview, so I want to get straight to it. Here we are, talking all things Slam Dunk.
I know that everything you say are lies about emotion and desire, and I know the spark inside your eyes was just the match I used to set myself.
So guys, welcome to the Mark and Me podcast.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Obviously, we've met before. We
Yeah,
sat
thanks for
down.
having
we've
me.
done
Not
a
me.
podcast,
This is our
but
first time.
This is our
Yeah,
first time.
what's up?
and we should make it as special as the first time
Yes.
for him as well.
And we may I don't think we met before.
No, it
we
was
did it
over
on the phone.
Zoom.
Oh, Zoom.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Zoom.
first of all, for both of you, and obviously it's your first time, let's take it right back to the very beginning. And what I'm really interested in is, even if it's embarrassing, the first album that each of you bought with your own pocket money when you were a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it's absolute dog shit.
Yeah. Never mind Nirvana.
Wow.
Okay.
Drop the mic
I
and
win.
walk away.
I win.
Here
There we
is,
go.
though, you want a real plot twist.
Yes.
I bought 2 records the same time with my own money.
Okay.
One of them was Nirvana, Nevermind.
Wow.
The other one was whatever Paula Abdul album was out at the time. So there's sort of the weird, like, I just like music.
Yeah.
You know, there was no path for me yet.
Yeah.
So both of you had Nevermind. That's pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, on cassette, of course.
Yeah.
I had the Lithium single first.
Wow.
But my parents bought me that. So the first one I saved up money to buy was Nevermind. Yeah.
That's unreal. And cassette as well. Like, imagine how much that's worth now.
Yeah, mine
yeah,
was
I know.
CD.
I still have it. I don't have
Yeah.
the case anymore, but I definitely still have the tape.
It definitely, I would say, for me, Dookie was more important to me than Nevermind.
Yeah.
But I think Dookie was, a year or two after. So I was just getting into, guitar music, you know, when I was, 11 or 12 when Nevermind came out.
Dookie is a masterpiece. And
Absolutely.
Green Day were my first ever gig on their Dookie tour.
Yeah, same.
Wow. And I was about to say, so what was yours? Hearing When I Come Around Live and Basket Case and She, it made me just want to join a band. I was like, how are 3 people making that much noise on stage?
Yeah,
I truly believe there was someone behind the amps
not
playing
then.
guitar.
No.
It
Now,
was a fucking
maybe.
solid 3-piece.
yeah,
but
yeah.
Did you match anywhere close to me and him? Like we're the Green Day brothers now.
Oh, I had the Dookie cassette.
Yep.
It was a blue cassette. Remember that?
No, I had the CD.
But what about
I
your
don't
gig?
remember.
I mean, gig-wise, was it anywhere?
First gig?
Yeah.
First gig or like most mean?
First ever.
Okay. Red Hot Chili Peppers on the One Hot Minute tour.
Oh man.
It was Red Hot Chili Peppers and Silverchair when Frog Stomp was out. And the Rentals.
Sick.
Yeah, the Rentals, Silverchair, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That's
Isn't
great.
it wild? Like Silverchair, one of my favorite bands of all time. I've been lucky enough to have two of them on the podcast. And I think Daniel Johns, the fact he was 15 and writing stuff
Yeah,
like
that's
Frog
un-
Stomp,
unbelievable.
I can't get my head around
It made me think. I remember putting Frog Stomp on like in the car, like with my mom, and saying like they're like 15. I was like, I can do this. I can do this.
That fucking bass line of Israel's Son and just everything. It's like you can hear them basically trying to be Black Sabbath. But back then when I was listening to it, I was just like in awe. Like this is achievable. These are kids.
Yeah.
And then they went on
definitely.
tour with Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's like
Yeah.
mind blowing.
Yeah, great band. Still a great band. Like
I
all
know,
The later stuff was cool too.
Diorama is an absolute masterpiece.
unbelievable.
Unreal. So for you guys, when you come to a festival like this, how does it feel? Obviously, the sun is not always like this in the UK. This is absolute false advertising.
We're used
Yeah.
to this. This is a normal.
Yeah, we thought we were getting
American
a break.
day.
We thought it was going to be like a chilly, nice trip, but it's not.
do you like the fact that you get to hopefully, as much as you've got in a great established band, you've got great albums, does it give you this chance to maybe win a new fan? Like someone might just walk over and
I
go,
hope so.
Be better,
I
yeah.
really fancy like
It's
checking
our-
this band out and like
Yeah, I
not
hope so.
kind of
It's our
relying
main
just on the
priority.
I
names.
think, I don't know how often fans, especially with the heat like this, how
Yeah.
often the audience, if there's not a band that they want to see, I would imagine maybe they go take refuge for a
Yeah.
little while in between. But I do imagine there's a lot of people who are probably, just because we've been a band for so long,
Yeah.
I just imagine there's a lot of people who have heard the name and maybe came to check it out because they weren't familiar, you know?
The good thing about this as well, surely when you've been in the industry so long, when you come to a festival like this, you just see loads of friends.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the reunion aspect of festivals in general.
Yeah.
Is awesome, and then being here is especially special because you get to see these people that you've spent so much time with over so many years. But now we're here. We're in England. Isn't that weird?
And isn't it weird that when you get back, you then taking back Sunday and you guys are going on tour?
Yeah.
Yeah, on Friday.
We just saw them for the first time and we're like, all right, see you in a couple days.
That's wild.
The first show is in Philadelphia a week from yesterday.
See, I know I'm probably sound like a granddad, but I can't get my head around the fact we're sitting here chilling, watching both your sets tonight, and then you're doing it all again on Friday
Yeah.
in Philadelphia.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we do it tomorrow in Leeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
We
coming
do-
up. We're
You
going to
coming
come
up?
and see you guys
Yeah.
again.
It's great.
Yeah, we do
Yeah.
it tomorrow in Leeds, and then we'll fly home on Monday. We'll hang out for like 2 or 3 days, and then we go to Philadelphia to start that.
Yeah, we haven't toured with them since 2011, I think.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
it's been a long time that we've actually shared a stage together, so it'll be great.
That's going to be amazing. And have you got any ideas to, like, at the moment, like demoing any new music, or are you just trying to concentrate on
that,
Oh,
that's
man.
that's the real focus for us right now.
Yeah.
We're really only going out on short tours, festivals, and stuff like that, because we're just mainly focused on making a new record.
How far are we in? Are we looking at ideas to structure songs, or are we just
Further than
riffs?
that,
Further
we've,
than that.
we've actually recorded a few.
Yeah.
Some are done being recorded already. We're sort of, the process has been different for us. We live all over the States.
Yeah.
So we have to all meet up to like write and
How
record
old-fashioned,
and stuff.
actually
Yeah.
being in the same room.
Well, that's still important to us.
It
you
should
know?
be,
And
yeah.
a lot of bands, bands now, especially young bands who grew up with all this technology in this sort of new way, you know. But for us, I mean, we wouldn't know how to do it if we couldn't all stand in a room. And
I sometimes don't understand why they're like, yeah, we never met up, but I sent the vocal track to him
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
added
yeah.
it. I'm like, where's the fucking chemistry? Where's the
Yeah, so-
vibe of all of you sitting in a room going, how exciting is this, dude?
What's changed for us more than anything is since we live all over and we have to meet up to do it, we've got kids and stuff now and try not to be away from home for too long. So what we do is we break it up. Like, so we were in LA for about 2 weeks, finishing up some writing, starting recording. We'll go again on another trip, do some more recording. So it's kind of broken up
It's all
into
about
like a
the
bunch
balance.
of trips.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's broken up into like several trips, whereas there was a time where we would just be locked away for 2 months straight.
Yeah, you can't piss the kids off and be like, I'll miss your sports day.
No,
I won't
well,
be at your exams.
The
Don't worry.
touring is about as much
Yeah.
grace as we're gonna get from our families.
And if you guys were booking Slam Dunk next year, tell me some of your favorite bands you'd love to see on the bill.
Does it have to make sense?
No, you could be like Led Zeppelin. It doesn't matter. Yeah, the Beatles.
All my favorite bands are from here. Or,
Yeah?
I mean, I don't want to. I take that back slightly because Scotland, Biffy Clyro.
Biffy. Yeah.
Dude, Biffy Clyro.
Yeah. There you go.
Simon Neil.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's
nice.
his signature.
Great. Yeah, I just saw them. They hardly get to America ever, so I
Yeah.
saw them.
And they play small venues in America.
saw them
Oh, yeah,
play to
really
probably
small.
like 800 people, if I'm being
Yeah.
generous.
Yeah.
And it was excellent. It was so good.
I saw them in Nashville like 2 or 3 years ago.
They're one of our like
600 or
finest
700
exports.
people.
Like
Yeah.
I've seen them 63 times now.
That's
Wow.
great.
And I
Jealous. I've seen
truly,
them twice.
I truly believe Simon Neil. I'm not just saying this. Is like one of the greatest songwriters on the planet. The way he
Excellent.
writes those
Yeah.
lyrics, and then you watch him playing guitar,
Yeah.
and I just don't know. There's no one else writing music where you listen to a song and it takes you completely somewhere else,
Yeah.
and then pulls you back in with this amazing chorus,
Agreed.
Yeah.
and then the outro could sound like the next track. I'm like, this is fucking
Yeah.
wild.
It's
I,
very good.
they're truly one of my favorite bands. I love them.
So you'd have Biffy Clyro. That's
Biffy,
cool. That's a
definitely
great
Biffy.
start. I'm coming already.
Wolf Alice has been one of
Oh,
my favorite
wow.
bands. I mean, I have.
Is it going to be all British?
I think maybe because then Bad Nerves. Yeah. I have
Yeah,
a
Bad-
Oh,
Don't Believe the Kisses
nice.
tattoo from Wolf Alice there. Bad Nerves would be my other.
Yep.
Unpeople is a new British
Did you
band that I've been.
did you
really
been
into.
listening
we
before?
Played
Yeah.
we played at the same time, so I didn't get to see them today. But
They are
Uh,
unreal.
Yeah.
Like,
but I've been listening to the music a lot,
Yeah.
and I really like them a lot. We're keeping it British just to keep it fun.
No, I
Unpeople,
think I just
Unpeople
listen
are going to
to-
be huge. Like
Yeah.
people have no idea.
Agreed.
They are going to be as big as
Agreed.
Biffy in a few
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
Like,
It's,
people have-
it's not unlike
it's
Biffy,
wild.
Actually, it does sound. It's not
Same
unlike
manager.
Biffy.
Same
Okay.
manager.
Okay. There
Yeah.
we go.
Yeah, they sound similar. It's a similar.
Yeah, they got like these incredible little riffs and stuff.
Yeah.
But today we saw them live. We're seeing you guys tomorrow, and they've just got some energy, and I feel like they're just having the time of their life on stage.
That's
And
great.
sometimes you see bands putting it on, like, okay, here we go again, and they're like, oh, good evening, everyone. But you could see they're like really appreciating the moment.
Yeah.
It's magical, man.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah, they're a
fear
good
the
band.
older we get is that like I'm having a blast up there, and sometimes I feel like I'm giving it my all, and then I'll see a video and I'm like, I look tired, and I'm like, oh, I'm just getting
Yawning.
old. I'm
Yeah.
just getting old, you know. I really felt like I couldn't possibly get any more energy out of myself, and then I look at a video and I'm like, I look bored.
You'd be
Yeah.
like there with like a little hot chocolate, like
Yeah,
an electric blanket.
Yeah, if anybody listening has ever seen us and thought we look tired or bored, mentally we're still 18.
That's for sure.
I'm gonna
We're-
come and
we're
film. I'm
still
gonna
a-
film your set tomorrow,
We're
and then tag you
mentally,
in.
just know that mentally we're still 18. It's our bodies are starting to revolt.
We
That's
were
all.
literally talking on the way down here today, and it's like by like day 2, and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna pick that up, and you're like, oh god,
Yeah,
my
noises.
back.
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
You make noises now.
What's
Yeah,
this all about?
Yeah, when something starts hurting now, I don't even go to the doctor. I just figure, well, that's what that's going to feel like from now on then.
Welcome to rock and roll at Slam Dunk.
Yeah, those are my
It's-
knees now.
Yeah, actually, the festival would just be one band, so I could leave early, get an early night, and go to bed.
Yeah, I used to be able to sit down without making any sound,
Yeah.
without any sigh, grunt, nothing.
I'm always intrigued when a band like yourselves have been going so long. Do you still get those nerves before going on stage? Or are you just like, I'm ready for
It's
this?
a nervous energy, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
healthy.
a day like today, because we rehearsed once and our gear wasn't really behaving, and then we
Yeah.
had to cut like 2 songs because our gear continued to not behave. So that's like where the nerves come in
Yeah.
like this sense. When we're on a normal tour, everything works. We have all the time, all day to fix whatever comes up. Stuff like this is just like you throw it up there and you got to play. And then today it took us enough time to figure it out that we had to cut some songs, which
Yeah.
sucks. But
Yeah, we
that's
just-
where the nerves come from. It's not necessarily performing, I would say.
Yeah, we just hope the wheels stay on. That's all.
Is it pretty hard to pick a set list knowing you need to please everyone? Because as a band, you probably want to play new stuff to be excited and stimulated. The fans want to hear all the hits, but at the same time, surely you want to try and get it right so you get a nice blend.
Yeah, well, we're really lucky to have new hits, actually. Yeah, so we're really lucky that the audience likes our newer music. In the States, last year we did a tour where we played 2 nights in every city, and the first night was only songs from our first 4 records.
This is when you came on and we talked about this.
And
Yeah,
the-
what a
the
concept
second
that
night
is,
was
man.
only songs from our second 5 records. and even to be able to play shows as a band of 20, it was 25 years at the time, and play only new songs and people still come to the shows is unbelievable.
That is so rare when you think about it.
Yeah.
Like, we were talking earlier, we love the band A, they're brilliant. Check them out. But they've just had like 15 years off and they just brought a new album out. And as much as I love them and have so much respect for them, they came here and played some new songs and the crowd were like dead silent. And they're like, this one's an old classic, and it was like a different crowd.
Yeah.
And I felt like it's such a risk.
Yeah.
Like, a festival set needs to be bangers.
Yes.
And like your greatest hits set, and like we've only got half an hour, so this is it. And I love the fact that they were brave enough, but you watched them kind of like going, you could see them on stage, like the dynamic wasn't quite right. It was a bit like disjointed, and then they were like, this one's off our first album, and then everyone was like, woo!
Yeah, well, definitely like a headline set too. You have time to. There's an ebb and flow of the show. Right?
Yeah.
There's a pacing, and you want parts that aren't crazy. You know, you want.
I want to be able to breathe.
Yeah, you want because like there's no high if there's no low too, right? Like it makes the climax that much more special when it's built up in a certain way. You know, so. With festivals, it's really like you have 30 minutes to put lightning in a bottle and go.
We want to have a good show, and then like we for sure talk about like what we were mentioning before. Like we do want to win new fans over too. So it's like we want to play maybe some songs that are impressive or something. If someone's walking by, we'll make them stop. Which is one thing that I really did enjoy about our set was I could almost see the outskirts of the crowd get thicker as the show went on, because I think people were passing by and they're like, I'm not gonna go to the stage, but I'll stand right here. You know, so I'm like, that's kind of what we're going for. Like our fans are going to be there no matter what. We want new people to find us. So those people that were walking by 200 yards away and were like, this sounds good, and stop and watch us.
Yeah,
like,
that's
thanks.
cool.
Yeah,
that's great.
They might get home and then suddenly you're like, oh man, our streams have gone up since Saturday. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, it's a great compliment too, because there are so many other things to be doing instead of watching us, you know? So for anybody to come over at all, especially if they weren't a fan already, is a great compliment.
What I do on this podcast, because I know our time's almost up, you'll remember this from when you came on. I ask every guest that comes on to pick a song that means a lot to them personally, not by yourself, by any band in the world, and then it's used as the outro song. You can both have a track today and I'll like splice them together. But I wondered, when I asked you the question, what's a song that really personally means a lot to you?
Sure. You got one?
I won't say Don't Delete the Kisses by Wolf Alice, because I think I brought it up already, but let's go The Architect by Casey Musgraves.
Casey Musgraves, another tattoo.
There you go. Me and you, we're great.
Wow.
Casey Musgraves is unbelievable as a songwriter, and everyone's always like, oh, she's so hot and she's so... I'm like, dude, listen to her fucking voice.
Yeah, so
like,
good.
her songwriting off that album is unbelievable.
I'd say for 4 albums straight at this point, out of nowhere, I've like cried to a song. Like, not even that I'm going through anything, but there's just one beautifully written song that I'm just like, oh, I didn't know I had that emotion in me, you know, like Camera Roll from like Starcrossed.
Yeah, and Butterfly.
I was crying
Butterfly, I'm like, those lyrics in Butterfly, I'm like, that is, and the new album, I haven't quite had long enough with it yet, I put it on in the car, but I'm like, oh man, like you're just smashing it out the park every time.
Jack, our guitar player, bought his first house from her.
Wow.
Yeah, in Nashville. She left some stuff there.
That's incredible. So what about yourself? If you're going to go with something
I had a
completely
really emotional experience recently. I was laying in bed listening to music, and I was listening to Morrissey, and Now My Heart Is Full came on.
Wow.
And it hit me in a way that it never hit me before. I thought about where I am in my life and my career, my family, my children, my wife, where I am spiritually, everything about it, and I felt like, my heart is full. I feel like this is the first time listening to this where my heart was full, you know, and it was an incredibly powerful moment that I had.
He's such an incredible songwriter, and like he's just announced a tour in the UK. So obviously he does a few Smiths covers and then does a lot of his solo stuff. I've seen grown men crying with football shirts on. They're usually like, oh, fuck yeah. And they're literally bawling their eyes out at the concert. And I just think there must be something spiritual about this guy, that when you go and see him, it doesn't matter what your background is, who you are, what you've done, you just connect.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he just speaks, he can just speak to your everyday life in a way that a lot of people, but he does it cleverly,
Yeah.
which is crazy because a lot of people get caught up in the cleverness, right, and don't speak to like that raw emotion anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
It's so true.
and so he uses that like cleverness to get you to lean in a little bit, and then he just like twists the fucking knife. You know what I mean?
so good.
It's masterful.
I'm so going to be listening to. We're going up to Leeds straight after this, so I'm now going to listen to that all the way up to.
Yeah, it's great. You know, some of his songs are sad,
Yeah.
obviously. So I just had this.
I'll be
experience.
crying on the motorway.
Well, it was crazy because I had this really emotional experience with like one of his few happy
Yeah.
songs, like the "Now My Heart Is Full." I was like, that's me right now.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast,
Thank
guys, and we will see you tomorrow in Leeds for round 2.
Yeah. See
Thank
you
you
then.
so much, man. Thank you.
Does it happen by chance? Is it all happenstance? Do we have any say in this mess? Is it too late to make some more space? Can I speak to the architect? This life that we make, is it random or fate? Can I speak to the architect? Is there an architect?
Man, I love Bayside, and it was so good to actually do the second part today face to face, because when I first interviewed them, it was over Zoom, and it's so good then when you actually get to follow up and meet face to face. And hey, they chose Casey Musgraves, and you know how much I adore her. So 2 for 2 so far. Beastie Boys' outro music for A, and now bloody Casey Musgraves. It's got so good, and I think the bar's been set pretty high for the next guest. Joining me next is one of the best bands of the whole weekend, and the good news was you'll hear on this interview. Actually, I'll wait till after the interview because I'll end up spoiling it, but stick around because there's something that happens during this interview. We talk about it, and it actually happened the next day, so I'll reveal that in a minute. But Adam and Sean are absolute legends. It's a great interview, so I want to get straight to it. Here we are, Mark and me interviewing Taking Back Sunday.
Your lipstick is colored up by the angel. I know exactly what goes on. When everything you'll get is everything that's
Guys, welcome back for the third time to Mark and me. It's a pleasure to see you both.
Thank you for having us back.
We were just talking, the first time I interviewed you, you were sat on your porch outside your house. It was really beautiful, the sun was out. And last year we did 2,000 trees in person.
Yeah,
But now it feels quite special to carry on the journey at Slam Dunk.
yeah, it does. It's almost like if all goes well, hopefully we can just keep bouncing
We'll do, like,
around as the
Glastonbury next year.
yeah.
Hell
Oh
yeah,
my God, can
sign
you
me
imagine?
up.
That'd be sick. There's the we were talking about. It's been really nice how like with the trees, you know. It was we got to see a part of the country that we don't always get to see, and then I'm feeling a lot like that today here at Slam Dunk too. And
I
that
know we
makes me
can't
happy.
promote 2,000 trees when we're sitting at Slam Dunk, but
Yes.
what an incredible festival that place is. Like, it's one
Yeah.
big family.
Dude, it's absolutely amazing. And then Slam Dunk too.
Yeah.
You know, like they're both. I don't know. You guys just know how to do it. Like
Yeah.
way better than we do.
Yeah, we can't
Like-
get away from Ocean City. We can't get away from Dashboard Confessional. These guys keep bothering us everywhere, and we love those guys, so it's not so bad.
Yeah, exactly. But this is not true representation of the country and the weather, like, truly. Next time you come back,
Everybody,
you have to throw it down.
anytime we
'Cause
come here in the summer,
we're like-
everybody's like, "Oh, it's a heat wave." We're like, "Man, it was this hot last time we came here."
I know. I promise you, usually I'm wearing wellies and I hate the whole weekend and I'm like, oh, this is awful. But keep doing it if it's working. then why
Yeah,
not?
hey, if it ain't broke.
Well, at least in the mud would be way worse than this.
Yeah, man.
true.
Last
Sorry.
time you guys came on the podcast, we talked all about first albums and first gigs. One thing we haven't touched base on for both of you, first festival you went to, not as a band, as a guy that bought the ticket to watch
Yeah.
other bands.
I grew up in a town called High Point, North Carolina, and at the time to go to any kind of festival or anything, the closest it would come with is either Raleigh, North Carolina, which was like an hour and a half north, or High Point, North Carolina, Charlotte, which was an hour and a half south. So it wasn't until I was 17, the first festival I went to was Crazy Fest. Chris Cab and I got in my 1988 Honda Accord and we drove up to
I
Kentucky.
love how you remember this.
Oh yeah,
That's
and
amazing.
Code 7 played, Saves the Day played, Get Up Kids played,
Sick.
Not Sunny Day. anyways, it was awesome. That was my first festival.
Well, 1994 or 95. I'm having trouble remembering. I gotta Google this. But I bought a ticket to the Warped Tour.
Orange
Oh,
9mm.
Yes, and No Use for a Name, and Wizzo,
Oh my
and
God, Wizzo from Germany.
full circle, Sublime.
No way.
Who's playing right after us
Oh
today.
my
So I
God.
saw them play all those years ago, and it was really. Quicksand was on that
How
one too.
Sick is that?
Yeah.
Dude,
I thought he left the bench quite high. I was like, this is quite good. And you just came right on the
I'm so glad I went first.
Yeah.
I was like, he's raised the bar so high. And
Oh,
you was
man,
like,
I
I
couldn't
got to
top
see
that.
Sublime.
But yeah, it was like 10 minutes from my house, and it was an amazing time. And I was like, man, it'd be really cool
At
if I could
Jones
ever
Beach.
play this festival. No, it was the Nassau Coliseum that year.
Oh,
it was before
man.
they moved it anywhere. Yeah.
Man,
But
that's
it was
amazing.
an awesome time, and we were all sweating. One of my friends got heat stroke because it was so hot. It was crazy.
Ooh.
He might have been doing other things that influenced that. I don't know.
I feel slightly poorly today because I got on site and I didn't eat, and I was like, oh, get to do press. And because it's all sponsored by Monster, I'm drinking energy drinks like they're
Just-
water.
oh, just
And I've
getting
got
all
the
yipped
shakes,
up.
And I didn't realize how much caffeine they got in. I've had 3 cans already.
Oh my God.
But I'm a bit like, I just
Well-
don't want to drink any fizzy drinks now for the rest of the whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like, once you reach your limit, it's
feel
good
like
to
I've
know
peaked.
you've reached it.
I feel awful. I'm gonna have a come down in about an hour. They'll be like, "Are you ready to interview?" I'll be like,
You're like, no, I'm too tired. And then you'll be real grumpy for the rest
"I
of the
know,"
night.
but like, "Oh, what do you?"
You can
want?
watch us play. I'll do my best to try to cheer you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. When you come and do a festival and you have to play an album in its entirety, do you find that playing the songs and learning them again in a different era, because your band is obviously not back then when you were that
Right.
age, does it give you a new perspective on the songs? Is
Yes.
it a challenge? Is it like, fuck, man, we're feeling these emotions we haven't felt before for a long time?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
It's all of that. Yeah, like that was beautiful. Yeah, it's there's that, and one thing that it just makes me love. I'm one of the luckiest guys you'll ever meet, and the is that a lot of them take on kind of this new meaning that I never had in mind back when.
Yeah.
So that's a real beautiful thing, I think, and that's what's magic about it. That's what makes any art cool, is that you're seeing it through whatever lens you're wearing, and whatever lens. I mean, it could change day to day, but especially over the years, you know, like and then I hope it can do the same for other people too.
What about yourself? Are you like, these songs feel different, these are a challenge, I'm learning these songs again, I feel like, what do I do again?
Yeah, well, we first played Louder Now all the way through for the 20-year anniversary of the band in 2019. And just in that span of time, everything has changed so significantly, too. So it's wild how it doesn't seem like that long ago, but it was a really long time ago.
Yeah.
So like Adam was saying, it has taken on a new meaning. The songs mean something different than they did back then. And I think I play them better now, too, so that's good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's quite unique as well at Slam Dunk. What I love, and we'll be there tomorrow, so we'll come and see you again.
Oh yeah.
Martin here is one of your biggest fans, genuinely. Everyone says it, but he's been
Thank
all
you.
the way down here. Like, I can't wait to see Take 'Em Back Sunday. I'm like, dude, stop! Like, we're gonna see them twice.
Enough with the
Enough.
Sundays.
Like, my God.
All right.
Well, we haven't played it live in ages.
Yeah,
So.
they're not actually playing it now because of you.
Yeah.
that song doesn't go over well in the States. We play it more here, so
Yeah.
I'm so pumped you're excited
Dude,
about it. It's going to be great.
Like, like when we're like back home, we'll play it and there'll be like a woo, and then
That's Martin.
Yeah, we can hear him all the way.
But like hear the whole crowd. Ah!
Yeah.
So we're really excited to play it too. Is what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
I saw some incredible dates as well coming up, and I'm tempted to sell everything I've got in my house because you're playing with Thrice.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Thrice.
man. No, what's wild is like all these
They
years
are the
we've-
band.
Yeah.
We played like shows together, but we've never done like a proper run. So
Yeah.
it'll be great, and we'll get to do Red Rocks with them, which is a
That
huge
is insane.
deal.
Like, I might sell my house because I want to go to Red Rocks. Like, it's
In
since I
this
saw
economy,
since
yeah.
I saw Incubus like their set on DVD.
Yeah.
I was like, this is wild. Then you got announced, and we're like, oh, we're bringing Thrice, who are my favorite band.
Dude.
I was like, I might have to just sell everything I own, go to that gig. Everyone will be like, you're an idiot. Like, you need a house for life in your car. But I'll be like, I'm happy now. I'll just die at Red Rocks after that set.
Dude, there's we've been fortunate enough to be there before, and there's even just walking up
That's
the
what I mean, the-
steps and
oh.
just standing there. It's like I'm on top of the world. And
Yeah.
it's amazing.
One final question, because Emma's flagging at me going, we've only got 1 minute left. But what I do on the podcast, you know this because you've been on twice, the end song in between sections you get to choose on the spot. Is there a song that means a lot to you? I have a feeling we talked about Jeff Buckley. I have a feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a song that both of you would love to be played on today's episode? Any band, any song? I know it's hard because we've only got a few minutes left, but...
I would say just Dress, The Dress by Dijon.
Wow.
That's what I would say.
All right, I'm in.
You in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so glad because now I don't have to edit 2 songs together. So
Yeah.
one song is brilliant.
Yeah,
Bam.
sweet.
Guys, I can't wait to see your set tonight. It's going to be unbelievable.
Thank you.
Last time I said at 2,000 Trees, get me on the side stage, please. And you were like, I'll do what I can do. And it never happens.
Sorry.
One day we need to do it. I need
If
to watch
you're-
you
look,
from side stage.
yeah.
One day.
If
Say tomorrow at least, say, I'm only going on stage if these two can watch
these
from the
two
side
have
of the
to be
stage.
right.
Otherwise, we're not
here.
going on.
I will tell you though, because of our ears, like all you'll hear is drums.
That's fine. I can be like,
Okay.
look at me, I'm still on stage
You're like,
watching the...
Well, look, if you're just over there like 10 minutes before we go on,
Yeah.
I can just pull you up. No problem.
In Leeds tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay,
Thank
deal.
you, man, and we'll get a photo if that's cool.
course.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, dude.
We should go out and dance like we used to dance. We should go out and hold hands, lovers hold hands, and I can tell you who's gonna last. Maybe that's the answer I don't have. Maybe that's the answer I don't have. We should go out. So we should go out.
That was the lovely and awesome Taken Back Sunday. And as you heard, I kind of hinted with quite a lot of hinting, I think. You know, I wanted to go on side stage for them. I haven't done it at a festival unless I've hosted a podcast. And it's just one of those experiences I really wanted to do. I did it years ago with Incubus. Brandon Boyd was very kind. But I just wanted to kind of have that opportunity. And if you don't ask, you don't get. And Adam was awesome. The next day in Leeds, we did it. We went on the side of the stage and watched their whole set, and it was mind-blowing. So a massive thanks to those guys. Trust me, the crew I had with me, Martin, Todd, and Johnny, it's memories we're going to have forever. So thanks so much to that amazing band. Now, to close today's interview, it has to be Liam and Mikey from Cancer Bats. This, as I said at the start of today's podcast, is truly one of my favourite interviews I've ever done at a festival. I think I've had Cancer Bats on twice before. My God, they are just hilarious. The chemistry is phenomenal. And I'll just kind of let you get to it now because otherwise I'm going to big it up too much. Let's just get to it. Here's me and the amazing Cancer Bats.
Cancer Bats, welcome back to Mark and Me.
Yeah, great to be here.
I think you've been on the podcast 3 times now.
Yeah, I forgot about.
Yeah, we talked
Yeah.
about Mac and Me and how it's the greatest film of all time.
It's so funny.
I think we just spent about 10 minutes at 2,000 Trees talking
That's
just
right.
about Mac and Me.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I made a bet with you, so I don't know if you remember, but we were sat talking and you were talking about getting back into skateboarding, and I was like, oh, I'm never going to do this. And I told you if I could ollie over a can in a year's time, you were going to give me $50.
Do I owe you $50?
No, I never could do it.
Ah! I was like, I'll
waiting.
come through on that.
I was like,
I was like, dude,
get
even
the skateboard, get the deck,
get
and
the
watch this.
deck. Dude.
I know, I didn't do it. I
I've
tried.
got a skateboard in the bus.
Oh man, we could have done
we
it.
could. Well, you still have time. Are you going to be at 2,000 Trees?
Yes.
We are as well.
So we can extend it. Double or quits. There we go.
I'm gonna owe you £100.
Yeah. Or I'll give you £100.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. This
there we go.
I'm gonna pull out of 2,000 Trees now.
No. Just a gentleman's bet.
Yeah, that'd be good. But both of you, obviously this is your first time on Mark and Me, so
Yeah.
welcome. But
Exciting.
for both of you, how are you both doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
having a
doing great,
blast.
I love the fact that you guys have fun with Cancer Bats, then you do Bat Sabbath, and then you're like, we'll go back to Cancer Bats for a bit, and you're just like having the best time.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
It's I mean, you know, when you're allowed to do fun things for your life, just keep doing them.
It's true. Yeah, and I feel like we're very much that band that like agrees to a lot of stuff. Like we're like, ah, man, we should like maybe take a break, or it'd be nice to like have some time. And then it's like, what about a Bat Sabbath? We're like, yeah, that's gonna be sick.
Would you ever do another group? So I'm trying to think, like, off the top of my head, I can't think of a name that would work as well. But is there like, if you could do like a Nirvana tribute or Queen or something like that, would you try and do it again, or is it just Bat Sabbath?
I think for this, it's just Bat Sabbath. I think if we were gonna do another one, we would need to like move genres massively.
Yeah, I think I could see us, you know, maybe when we're a little later in life, we put on, like, Liam, quite the performer, you know, so you could put on a whole new persona.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we just
See, I can already hear the clogs going on in your head.
But then that's strictly like, we're going to make money, you know? Like,
maybe we do more of a loungy kind of
lounge act. That's what I was thinking. Like
yeah,
a Billy
like
Joel.
we're wearing suits.
Yeah.
We're kind of crooning a little bit more.
I have brushes.
And maybe it's just like a crooned out version of Cancer Bats.
People just bring chairs and sit down with blankets and like get a glass of wine and be like, oh, these are great.
Yeah, crooner bats.
Oh.
Crooner bats.
I'm going to copyright that and take 10% off every ticket now because
Yeah.
I feel like we just
You're
launched
managing
it.
us.
You are that, yeah.
I am.
You're our manager.
I'm your
Obviously,
singer.
you're taking 10%.
I'm your singer,
You're managing
and it's
it.
going to be instrumental. Like, I
Yeah,
can't wait,
okay.
man. Fucking hell. We can start rehearsing now and bin this interview off.
Yeah, let's get the.
I like this. Like the
Is there a
setup of
jam room somewhere?
There needs to be, because that should be on your rider. Like, we demand a jam room for any future projects.
Yeah, for new projects that Cancer Bats could potentially start.
So, when you've been on the podcast, we've talked about first albums, first gigs, but one thing that none of us have ever talked about, when you've been the paying customer, do you remember, for both of you, the first festival you went to?
Festival?
Yeah, because
Yes.
actually, we're now at a festival. It seems like this would make sense to talk about festivals.
I went to a festival when I was like 16 years old, 17 years old.
Yeah.
Drove from Winnipeg, 16 hours. I drove 16 hours
Jesus Christ.
to Peoria, Illinois.
Wow.
For a festival called Cornerstone. It was like a Christian festival put on by this. There's a kind of like a hippie, Christian hippie commune in Chicago. It was like the whole, in the 70s, I think it was really big in all of America. It's very big in Chicago. It's called Jesus People USA, and they put on this huge festival called Cornerstone, and they had hardcore bands play, and like MC
Under Oath. and
Under
Norma
Oath started
Jean.
there.
Wow.
Norma
Yeah.
Jean played, like early days when Ludacris, before they were Norma Jean, Ludacris played. I saw them there. But I used to play in a band called Figure 4 with Andrew and Jeremy from Comeback Kid. When we were 16, we were at that festival, and we put our, before the festival started, you could have bands could put their name in a hat, and then they draw it, and then you got to play on the stage, like in a tent, like a big 5,000 person tent or whatever.
Yeah.
We played our third show as the second band of the whole
Jesus,
festival,
man.
and it was like rammed, and we were just like,
Think about this, though. This is for the context for those listening at home. This is 30 years ago.
yeah.
This is when Mike.
This is 1997.
Yeah. 30 years ago, this was happening.
Yeah, and then we went down. We went down and camped one year. We drove in a tiny little car, and then the next year, I was like still in high school. My parents let me take their minivan and pop-up camper trailer, and then I think Figure 4 played again that year.
Yeah.
How times have changed, man.
Yeah.
I was just, as you were telling me,
I didn't even need a
like,
passport.
Putting your name in a hat and getting drawn out to play. Like, I was thinking, Slam Dunk, if you're listening next year, have a tent just for bands that turn up on the day. How much fun would that be?
Yeah.
Like,
Let 'em
we're going to
play.
Slam Dunk, and you might get the next fucking Metallica.
Yeah.
Think about what the future is.
Yeah.
It's like Mike Peters went on to be in Cancer Bats.
Yeah.
Andrew
And
Jeremy
Comeback Kid are playing here.
Comeback Kid.
Yeah.
You could get the next, literally, Good Charlotte turning up next year, who just pull their name out of a hat, and there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It
going to
was
be a
sick.
busy year next year. I'm going to be fronting our new side project band, and I'm going to be organising a tent at a festival for It's like unsigned showcase tent.
Yeah. Crooner
totally.
bats.
It's gonna be fucking
Yeah.
wild.
Huge year, 2027.
Yeah.
And if you were booking next year, who would you put on as some of the headliners? If you had the keys to the castle next year, and it was like Slam Dunk presented by Cancer Bats choosing the lineup. Cancer Bats headlining.
I think we do like an all hologram Led Zeppelin
Oh
set.
wow,
I think for sure all hologram Led Zeppelin.
nice.
For main stage.
No, smallest tent on the smallest
Oh,
stage.
in the pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Key Club stage or something.
Key Club
The
stage.
headliner on the main stage can be one of the bands out of the hat.
Yeah.
Like, you're headlining the whole of Slam Dunk. We've only been together a week. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And then Cancer Bats, we would curate a cool. I would get like Converge,
Oh, man.
Hatebreed.
Wow.
You know, I'd get
Anyone else?
I'd get the members of Converge and Hatebreed to do an Entombed cover set.
Oh my god.
And then Cancer Bats can play before that. And then
Can we add Failure to the list?
What's that?
Failure.
Yeah,
Their
let's
new
get
record.
Failure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haven't listened to it, but
Very cool.
good to know.
You can
Yeah, I'm busy as no.
and then we'd invite all of our other Canadian friends to come on it.
Yeah.
Billy Talent.
Oh
Billy
yeah,
Talent
Billy
was
Talent,
good.
Alexis on
Alexis
Fire.
on Fire can headline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
And
two
We could
headliners.
get, Dallas to do like Sit in Color as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Switch between.
No, Dal has to do like a punk set. So
Yeah?
he's doing covers.
Punk covers.
Yeah, so he's doing like No Effects,
Wow.
Black Flag, Pennywise.
Oh man.
That's Dal's set. He can choose electric or acoustic, his choice.
Oh wow.
But it's all covers.
Next year's gonna be
I'm
amazing.
forcing Hatebreed and Converge to do an Entombed cover set.
Just in tune for the whole
Yeah,
set.
Entombed for the whole set. So Dal's got to do that. Alexis on Fire actually has to cover Billy Talent songs. Billy Talent has to cover
Well,
Alexis
they're
on Fire
touring
songs.
together. Them just to play
Yeah.
in UK, so then they could just swap sets.
They should swap sets,
Oh man, that would be wild.
right? Give the people something to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how many times can the festival just be Alexis on Fire headlining, Billy Talent headlining,
Alexis Talent
Yeah.
Alexis Talent?
or Billy on Fire.
Billy on Fire.
Both work. They
Yeah.
can both play.
Like imagine Cancer Bats showed up today to Slam Dunk, but instead of playing any of our songs, we just played Comeback Kid songs.
What about tomorrow?
It'd be so sick.
We could do it for
We
tomorrow.
could do it for tomorrow.
And then come back in, play Cancer Bats
And then
songs?
Comeback Kid
Yeah.
played Cancer Bat songs. Imagine we turned up to the fest tomorrow and we just play Hatebreed songs.
If genuinely now, I'm not gonna like fuck with your head too much, but if I said to you now, let's really just do something wild tomorrow, go on stage and do a set, not Black Sabbath, but something else. Is there something you could pull off if you had to do covers? Could you do like well, this one's by Green Day, this one's by Nirvana, this one, or would you just be like, let's just do Converge, or let's just do Deftones?
I don't know if we're talented enough to pull that off. There's definitely some
We have
bands.
to have a conversation.
Do you know what band can actually do that?
That's
That's maybe surprising, unsurprising to some people. Rise Against.
yes.
Those guys, when we've been on tour with them, they'll be at sound check and they'll sound check for like an hour and they'll do like a whole Black Flag and just call out songs and everyone in the band's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll do vocals, they'll do like a full, we saw them do a bunch of Descendants songs. They can just rip songs because they're all just like so dialed. They play all the time. They obviously play all the time together.
Isn't it going to be really boring now tomorrow when you turn up and just be Cancer Bats?
I know.
Oh, what could it be?
Delete this podcast. We
Yeah.
can't ruin our career.
Yeah. I'm gonna
You probably
end-
don't know them, but there's a band from the States called Brothers Keeper, which is like an old hardcore band.
Brothers Keeper.
Brothers Keeper, awesome hardcore band, but they showed up and didn't tell anyone. They showed up to Hellfest in Syracuse, and they did an all Misfits cover set,
Wow.
Yeah,
And it
we
was-
could probably get through some Misfits songs.
and it was awesome.
Yeah.
I was like, that kind of thing to just like surprise show up to a festival and just play a whole crazy set. We're not going to do that.
You're doing 2,000 Trees,
Yeah.
so we've got time.
We do have
We're
time.
gonna show up there and play a Black Sabbath set. And
We're gonna
Cancer
do a
Bat
Black
set.
Sabbath set and a Cancer Bat
We
set.
do not.
That's
I'll tell you this.
official, isn't it?
That's official.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's not
Yeah,
like
we have
something on the
we have a
poster.
ton of shows between now and then.
Yeah,
we do
this-
not have time.
Yeah, we're not like
That's
Rise
even more
Against.
time. You use your sound check to do Silverchair songs.
Oh, and all Silverchair?
Yeah.
Dude, Cancer Bat's
Silverbat.
covering Pure Massacre is
Silverbat.
actually a sick... Okay, can we just derail this even more?
Yeah, let's do
Frog
it.
Stomp is an incredibly underrated album.
It's one of my favorite debuts of all time. He was 15 when he wrote that.
I was just about to say, no one also
Yes.
gives them credit for the fact that they were competing. They were putting out records alongside like Pearl Jam,
I know.
Alice in Chains, like so many of these adult men who have had careers. They
I
were
know.
15 and 16 years old, just like slugging it
When
out.
they were 16, they got to support Red Hot Chili Peppers.
So nuts.
It's unbelievable.
And probably blew them away.
Yeah,
Like,
I've
just,
had,
like,
I've had
crushed
Chris and
them.
Ben on the podcast because I love Silverchair. Dan doesn't do anything. He's like, he's shut himself away. But Chris and Ben are like, we would love to do Silverchair again. And I'm sat there like, oh man, imagine they came back.
Yeah.
Like,
And
did you
just
listen
did
to
like
later albums? Did you listen to like?
I like yeah.
like,
I like
Neon
how it
Ballroom and
I
all
like
that.
how it evolved and all
They're
those things.
phenomenal.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the songwriting for like Neon Ballroom, Motion Sickness with the whole orchestra and everything. I'm like, he's only 18 then. He's like,
Yeah, it's
oh, yeah, I'm
crazy.
getting a bit older now. I'll change it up.
Yeah.
Can you do a Silverchair cover at 2,000 Trees? Just one.
I don't think we could, but I
Ah.
do really like this idea of doing a Silverchair cover. I'm definitely gonna put that in the back pocket. A few summers ago, we were all talking about how we should do Sheryl Crow
Wow. If it
cover
makes you happy.
cover EP
Oh,
to do
wow.
like 4 Sheryl Crow songs, but like as you know, a Bats interpretation of Sheryl Crow. So
I think you've got time before, like, we're talking
Yeah.
July. You're just giving me the excuse, oh, we're going on tour, we got the... Man, just sit in a room when you're rehearsing, doing sound check, and learn Israel Son. Bum, 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 bum,
I mean,
bum,
I'm
bum.
only asking you to learn how to ollie over a pop.
I know.
Yeah, you had a year.
I know.
You're trying to put on
Okay,
this.
I'll tell you what, if I learn to do the ollie, and I meet you before your set, forget the money now, and I
Okay.
do the ollie, you do the Silverchair cover. That's a deal, that's great.
How about this? You do the ollie and all a cappella Pure Massacre on stage.
Just like a chorus.
Pure Massacre! Pure Massacre!
Can I come on stage and do the back end? 2-part harmonies.
Just that line and then
That's it.
straight off. You
Should-
ollie.
Can we
ollie.
actually make that a deal? Because that's like 30 seconds. You've not got to learn anything. He just needs to
yeah,
do that.
yeah.
And people will be like, what? Just come on stage and just do that and then go into one of your own songs.
Yeah.
So just come on, quietly, walk up to the mic, Pure Massacre, stop, and then go, this is Cancer Bats, and then boom.
You're gonna do it?
No, you.
Oh, I'll do that 100%. 2,000 trees?
It's recorded, so I'll come
Yeah,
up to you
yeah,
afterwards
yeah.
and be
Well,
like,
you don't even.
You fucking
you maybe
lied.
need to remind me when you see
Yeah,
me.
I'll come and see you and be like, remember our deal, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And people will be like,
I riff on jokes.
Yeah, I'm up
I
for
definitely
this.
acapella'd Firestorm by Earth Crisis.
Yeah,
at a
in Germany,
show.
in Germany,
Okay, so
and it was
I think we
awesome.
might do this.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
And if you don't, I'll be like, dude, you've now got the Bat Sabbath set to do it.
Maybe I'll do it in between 2 songs, like when we're running 3 songs. And
Yeah.
I just go, song finishes, and I'm like, Pure Massacre, Pure Massacre. And then we just go into the next song.
Do it.
Ah, that's a great idea. This
Fuck
meeting
money
is
when
awesome.
it's bets, man. We're never going to do any more bets now. And money. Money's boring.
Money's
Yeah,
so
money is
stupid.
boring.
It used to be like stupid. Like
Yeah.
next time you come on next year, I'll be
Dude,
like, right,
you know
need
who
to do
hoards money? Losers.
Exactly.
Think about it.
All these people
look,
that are like,
look
look,
around the world.
like,
Who's
ugh.
hoarding cash right now?
Exactly.
Absolute losers.
Oh.
And you're like, oh, I want to get some of that? No.
But look at me. I own a house. Well done, responsible adult.
Yeah,
Fuck
boo.
that.
Mike and I both own houses, but
You can
I more mean hoarding.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
My limit is just buying a house. That's the sense of like overachievements.
Yeah,
That's
you're
not good, is it? I need to change that a bit.
You gotta
Well,
ollie that
you gotta
pumpkin
find you gotta
first.
find somewhere to live where it's more attainable. Maybe I don't know where you
On
live,
the
but
street.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I moved to Winnipeg. It was
You can
just
do it
like
all. Yeah, find a place that's affordable.
Yeah.
England. You can move to lots of places.
I like the accent. That's good. Are you going to do the Australian accent when you do Pure Massacre?
Oh, I should. Crikey.
Imagine Ben and Chris then listen to the podcast and they're like, we're so eager to do Silverchair, but Daniel Johns is saying no. Rings you up, Silverchair Reform review, and you go and tour the world like Linkin Park with the female singer.
Yeah.
You're now the new Daniel Johns, all from today.
All from today. I mean, crazier things have happened.
Cancer bats break up, everyone goes homeless, but you're touring the world going,
Yeah, but as long as I'm fine. No, we bring cancer bats along with us.
Yeah, we'll be on the tour.
Support.
We're supporting.
Yeah, of course.
Bat Sabbath, Cancer Bats.
That's how I was playing the after party.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. I got my work cut out for me.
I don't think we need to go anywhere else from here. I think we've done like 4 business deals on one podcast.
Yeah, this is great.
I love it, man.
People want.
Absolutely.
Before we go, favorite film of all time?
Favorite film of all time? Aliens.
Whoa.
The film where the sequel is better than the original.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably would say Back to the Future.
The first one.
First one. Yeah.
Amazing.
Or Cars 2.
But also Terminator 2.
Terminator 2!
Oh, man.
My kids have
Cars
been watching
2.
Terminator 2 lately, and it's like,
Dude,
this movie
T2 is
fucking
unstoppable.
rules.
Unreal. One of the first films, because I'm obviously 44, we rented that out. My dad was like, you can't watch this. Your mum's saying you can't watch it. It's an 18, you're only about 12, you're not watching it. But don't tell your mum, go and watch it. I was like, Dad, you're a fucking legend.
Yeah.
You let me watch Aliens 3.
Yeah.
Bad choice. But anyway, I cried the first time I saw that hand going down. I was like, oh my God.
Dude,
Obviously,
it's emotional.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was.
If you
it
haven't
was-
seen T2 at this point, you've
Fuck
blown
you
it.
should have known. But I genuinely cried as a kid. I was like, Arnie's gone. Like, heartbreaking.
Yeah. It's like E.T., man.
I've never seen E.T.
What?
I'm joking. This is the film. Yeah.
Bro.
The film that it tried to be. Last question, because we're going to get kicked in the dick. Favorite song that you want to play at the end of today's interview? You've been on twice. You've always picked a song that means a lot to you that then gets played at the end of the podcast.
I mean, I think we should probably play Pure Massacre so people can hear.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Referencing.
Yeah.
I think that only
Perfect.
makes the most
Pure
sense.
Master, yeah.
We'll come and see you guys tomorrow in Leeds.
Okay, great.
We're going to drive up tonight. When I was thinking earlier, I was like, oh man, we've got to drive to Leeds, 3 hours. I can't be asked. He's like, we went to this festival, it was 17 hours in the car. I was like, I am such an arsehole moaning for 3 hours.
I'm from the middle of nowhere, Canada.
But 17 hours.
But that's what you need. You need perspective shifts in your
Yeah.
life to give you those kind of
just
things.
about
I
where
can't
you're
moan
born.
again.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have a great drive. It's gonna be easy.
You drive 17 hours. you're
3
like
hours. That's
in the
a piece
channel
of piss,
somewhere.
mate.
We're going to come and see your set tomorrow. Do something that's a nod to today. Not Pure Mask, but something that when I'm watching, I'm like, yeah.
That's a nod.
Just something. Just to.
Yeah, I'll be like,
T2, baby!
Or as you finish the set, lie on the floor, just let your hand go down.
and then I'll melt. I'll get lowered.
Yeah.
I'll give a thumbs up as I get lowered
Just
into
something.
molten metal.
Sound good?
That sounds great.
Thank you,
This has been a
dudes.
great interview.
Thank you so much.
You can pry my dreams out from my cold dead hands. You can pry my dreams out from my cold dead.
So I really hope you enjoyed that interview as much as me. You probably heard just how much fun I had. Pure Massacre will probably be now in your head for the next couple of weeks. I'm going to follow that up. So when I'm at 2,000 trees, I'm going to probably get the camera out and hope that Liam does it because it's recorded. So I think that's legally binding that we have to do it. I want to hear him sing a little bit of Silverchair live on stage. I believe he's going to literally follow through with that as well because he went into his pocket during that interview and was going to pay me like $50 for skateboarding, which I never did. But I'm going to take a bit of time out now. I'm going to learn how to ollie and stick to my end of the bargain and just hope it happens. But truly, a massive thank you for them for coming on the podcast. A massive thanks to all the bands today. It's been unbelievable. Who I said at the start of today's podcast, have got a new album out. You need to go and listen. Bayside, just absolute legends at what they do. Taking Back Sunday, one of the almost headline acts of this festival, and rightfully so. Unbelievable. And then to finish things off, Cancer Bats. It's unbelievable, man. I'm so grateful and so happy for all these bands coming on and putting a great end to the Slam Dunk specials. These specials wouldn't be possible, and especially this one, without the incredible Emma from Public City. So I want to give a massive shout out to her. She gets a shout out on a lot of podcasts, but it has to happen because she's an absolute legend who I love to bits. So thank you, Emma. A big thanks to Gala PR, who worked their asses off all weekend at Slam Dunk, made the press effortless and so warm and welcoming. So thank you to all those girls. They were amazing. A massive thanks to the crew I had with me. Martin, who took some amazing photos. Todd, who kind of came along and just looked busy. And my amazing friend Johnny, who's just great. All three of them were great. I can't thank them enough for coming along. Wonderful human beings, and an honour to have them alongside me at Slam Dunk. Thanks to all the bands, all the people that work their asses off in the press tent. What goes on behind the scenes at festivals no one really sees if you're a general punter. It is a lot to make these things happen, and it's one of my favourite festivals of the summer. I had a great time. So thanks to each and every single person that was involved in this festival. And now it is all about download. That's coming up, but I won't talk too heavily about that on a Slam Dunk special. What I will do is say that if you've enjoyed these episodes, guys, please share it. You know the score by now. My Instagram has grown by 4,000 followers in about the last 2 days because of these specials. So I really do appreciate it. If you can share the episodes on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and TikTok, it goes a massive long way. If you're new to Mark and Me, I'm a one-man independent team. People don't realise this. They think I've got a marketing team, loads of budget, loads of marketing money. I haven't. It's literally a podcast I do for free that I love. Any money that ever comes in goes right back into the podcast. But this year I've given it all to charity so far. So it is something I do for the love of the podcast. And that's why it keeps on going. But I do rely on you guys sharing the episodes. I want to give a shout out to the two sponsors of Mark and Me. Firstly, Richer Sounds. They are the best people out there to buy hi-fi and TVs from. So go on richersounds.com or visit any of their high street stores. And Vice Press. If you guys at home love incredible art that's all licensed by the best people in the world and the best artists, literally go on vicepress.com, add anything to the basket and use the discount code MarkandMe26 for 10% off your purchase. Right, I'm going to go because it's only going to be a couple of days now until the normal episodes of Mark and Me come back. I've got a guest I've wanted, I think, for about 5 years. And it's truly one of the best I've ever done with something that I think everyone is going to be talking about. But I'll leave it as just a hint for now. And it will be out in a couple of days' time. So I hope you've all enjoyed these specials. A lot of work and time goes into them. So I'm so grateful for everyone that listens. I'll love you and leave you now and speak to you all very soon.
Hearts thumping, death is all. heart's pumping.